Hi, my name is Calvin. Welcome to today's Open Heavens Daily Devotional. Date: Wednesday, January 21st, 2026. Topic: Multiply. Memorize. The Lord God of your fathers make you 1,000 times so many more as you are, and bless you. And he hath promised you. Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 11. Read Genesis chapter 26, verse 12 to 14, KJV. Then Isaac sowed in that land and received in the same year 100-fold, and the Lord blessed him. And the man walked straight and went forward, and grew until he became very great. For he had possession of flocks, and possession of herds, and great store of servants. And the Philistines envied him. Message: It is good to grow, but according to Genesis chapter 1, 27 to 28, your growth should be in multiples. God's original plan for us is to increase by multiplication and not by addition. Increase by addition is good, but that is the basic expectation. For example, it is expected that the child should be promoted from one class this year to the next class the following year. However, if a child is moved 2 or more classes higher than his or her current class within the space of 1 year, that commands special notice. As a child of God, you are not like everyone else. You are special. This means that you are not only expected to increase, but also to multiply in every area of your life. In today's Bible reading, we can see that Isaac sowed in the land, and in the same year, he had 100-fold harvest. Today's memory verse also says that God can multiply you in 1,000-fold. In Genesis 21, verses 1 to 7, Abraham and Sarah had one son, Isaac. However, in Genesis 25, verses 21 to 26, the Bible recorded that Isaac gave birth to a set of twins. If you read further to Genesis chapter 35, 22 to 26, you see that one of the twins gave birth to 12 sons. In Genesis chapter 46, verse 27, the 12 sons had become 70 people. And in Exodus chapter 12, verse 37, their number had increased to 600,000 men, excluding children and women. Child of God, stop limiting yourself by only seeking to increase by addition. Instead, you should aim for multiplication, because that is your God-given mandate. When I became the general overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, I was 39 years old. God had told my father in the Lord that his successor would take the church around the world, even though the church was only in Nigeria at that time. If I was seeking increase by addition, expanding to one new country per year to establish God's kingdom, the church would only be in about 45 countries at the moment, instead of the over 190 countries that the RGTG is currently established in. There was no way we could have achieved our God-given mandate without multiplication. Below, to truly fulfill God's purpose for your life, you should seek to multiply. He gave you the mandates to multiply right from the beginning of creation. In Genesis chapter 1, verses 28, don't limit your potential by having a mediocre mindset about increase. Trust God to enlarge your coast exponentially, and by His grace, you will begin to multiply. Key points: as a child of God, don't settle for. As a child of God, don't settle for increase by addition. Rather, seek to multiply. Also, Pastor E.A. Adeboyer, Bible in 1 year, Exodus chapter 17 to 20.